Hello, everybody. This is Phannom with the Phannom Menace. Hashtag pre-pop, bitches. Once again, joined with the late great Mr. Jolly.
Can I be alive again? It gets really depressing every time I'm dead.
Well, you know,
I don't know why I'm dead.
Many years ago. It's a long story. I don't feel like telling everybody.
Look, when you whack off, just don't do the belt thing, okay? Just don't pull a David Carradine. It's not good for your health.
No, I just choke myself. I hang something from the fan like a noose, and I just do it that way.
No, you don't, because that fan would collapse in an instant.
Touche. Anyway,
you could be standing on the floor and have the fan going, and that thing's coming down. Well, something has to give, and it ain't you.
I'll have to try that later on.
Don't do that.
I will.
I come by next week and the fucking fan's on the ground. There's like plaster everywhere.
What I'm going to do, regardless of next week, is when you do come over for the podcast, have that fan down just to get your curiosity going a little bit more.
Why does this room smell like chlorine and shame?
Well, it always smells like shame. Chlorine, on the other hand.
It's so gross.
It's not chlorine, it's bleach. Get it right.
Oh, is that what that's supposed to be?
I have no idea.
Ammonia,
actually.
I'm not.
Ammonia is what gets rid of bloodstains. If anybody is listening,
I was actually talking about. There's a thing like people say sometimes that spunk smells like chlorine, or maybe it's bleach. I don't know.
Spunk.
Yeah.
Smells like. Well, I can honestly say I have not smelled spunk.
I'm not a spunk snorter.
No.
I'm not a spunk snorter.
Yeah. Are you a scruffy looking? You are a scruffy looking nerf herder, though.
What is a nerf herder? It's Star Wars, but what is that? Like. If anyone knows what a nerf herder is, it's you.
So today's topic is Warlords of Draenor.
Where the Shadow Moon is top and Iril is so hot. That's all I got.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
Can I please make her my wifey?
No.
Aww.
He wants to make Yrel his wifey. Yrel, if you're Alliance, is the starting character that you get. That basically you save, and then, in a way, she becomes...
Spoiler alert, sister bites the dust.
Yes.
So sad.
It was.
So tragic.
It was.
She cried, and then I cried, and then there was tears and spunk everywhere. It was awkward for everybody. Mike Garrison's a mess. Please don't look at me like that.
And podcast. Oh, right. That was the fastest podcast ever in world history. But once again, hashtag pre-pop bitches. Warlords of Draenor has been out now for just over 2 weeks.
Really, 2 weeks?
1 week. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say it came out the 14th.
And tomorrow, today actually, being Friday, the 21st, marks the official 10-year anniversary of World of Warcraft itself.
Flaming Corgi, so cute. Oh my god.
You get a flaming Corgi pet automatically, whether you're a brand new character or a character that's been around for 10 years. You get
It drags its butt on the floor, there's a poop stain, it sniffs it, it's adorable. I'm not kidding, I watched it for like an hour, it was so cute.
Wow.
Don't judge me, okay? I just got to I got to level 100 last night and I was confused as to what to do from there, so I just watched my Corgi.
You got to level 100 last night?
Yeah.
You got the pet last night?
Yeah. Pretty sure I did. No, I might have
No, you got it this morning.
Oh yeah.
Because I was on last night until like 4 a.m. and I didn't get it.
I was on last night, like, only to beat my friend Reisu to level 100.
Name dropper!
Dude, shut up. I don't want to hear it on you. So, like, I wanted to, well, because we're talking about JGG, right? So he's a member of JGG. That totally counts. But anyway, I was on for like 7 hours straight trying to beat 100, and, like, time just melded. I don't know what day it is. Time has melded for me. It's...
When you do those WoW marathons, they do. The time really does,
What year is it?
It does. It really does end up being like that. Like, I remember back in Lich King, I was leveling my Blood Elf Paladin, trying to get Realm First, level 80.
You're the saddest motherfucker I've ever met.
Probably.
You really went for that?
I did, and I got it.
You got Realm First.
Realm First, level 80.
See,
Realm First, level 80 Paladin. I did not get Blood Elf, though.
See,
somebody else got Blood Elf.
To me,
and I got also Realm First, level 80 Blacksmith, and I missed Realm First, level 80 Mining by like a minute. And then I got Realm First, level 80 Cooking.
To me, Realm First is a lot like a bumper sticker. It shows me that I immediately don't want to associate with that person.
It shows people that you are proud of your honor roll student, but your student can beat them up.
That is a very specific bumper sticker, but
I've seen those bumper stickers.
That's sad. My student knocked up your honor student. More broadly, a Realm First is like, well, I automatically don't want anything to do with that person because they are the saddest bastard I've ever met.
Well, you know, I make fun of people nowadays for getting to max content before everybody else, and it's like, I
You
really,
have no right to do that.
I don't, but I haven't been, driving for Realm first since, Lich King, and only because it was like, Lich King when they first brought out the achievements, so it's like, I have to have every single one, and then it's like, as Lich King progressed and I realized that I'm not getting every single one, I realized that I don't need every single one.
I did that with World Explorer, where I'm like, I have to go everywhere and unlock everything.
Did you name a tune Dora for Dora the Explorer?
No. Well, now I have to do it.
Well, you'll be like one of 16,000 people then.
Don't care.
And World of Warcraft is...
I'm one of 10 million, sir. I don't give a damn.
Exactly. World of Warcraft is now up to 10 million subscribers. It was
Ding! Sorry.
It was at 6.5 million or something like that around the launch of Warlords, or before the launch of Warlords. Then, as Warlords drew near, people resubscribe to see the new content. So basically, this time next month, we can see it back down to 6 million.
No, I don't think so. I think this one's got staying power.
Thus far, I kind of agree with you. Being that I've been level 100 for a week versus you who got it last night. Once again, congratulations on that.
Thank you. Feels good.
I kind of feel like I've already peaked.
But you're a very special case of sad. Very special.
Why am I very... First off, you tell me that I'm sad is kind of insulting in a way, but go ahead.
You can deal with it. After all the horrible things you've said to me, you can deal with it.
I haven't said anything horrible to you.
See, here's the thing. It's like, when you talk... I was thinking about this earlier today, because I'm like, I have to bring up something with you. When you talk about things, you talk about them in terms of you. And you have to realize you're of a top echelon, we won't call you sad. We'll call you unique. You're a very unique trinket. You're a legendary, unique trinket. Very few are like you.
I feel like my mom was talking to you right now. Go ahead.
I'm not baking you cookies, and I am not putting on your jammies.
My mommy said that I'm so special that when God made me, he put extra sugar in the mixture.
That's the problem. God gave you diabetes.
No. If Tom has 50 candy bars and eats 25, what does Tom have? Beaties. Tom has diabetes.
Diabetes.
Or if you're black, he has the sugar! Oh God! Tom has the sugar!
He's got the sugar in the shakes. So you're very special because you gotta remember, the vast majority of people consume this content in a much different fashion than you. And when you talk about, you have to talk about them because they're the ones who got it up to 10 million. You are a very large man, but you're not 10 million strong. There are a vast number of people.
When you said that I'm not 10 million strong, I don't know why, but the Farmers theme, we are farmers.
I have no idea.
Bombed into my head.
No idea why you did
You know
that.
what? I feel like I'm being lectured right now on things that I'm doing wrong when I can point out so many things that I'm doing right.
There's no right way to play the game.
There is too.
There isn't.
Yes, there is.
See, that's the thing. Is you're leaving it up to you. It's all about you. But there are other ways than your way to experience this game.
Name one way.
The way I play it.
The way you play it's wrong.
Why?
Therefore, it's not right.
How's it wrong?
Because I said so. Duh.
Exactly. It's all about you. But no, there are two things that really impressed me. One was that there were huge server problems on the first day.
That impressed you?
Well, no. The way they turned it around in less than 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
You look at console games now, you look at so many games, they're still having a shit ton of problems with servers.
Like recently when PlayStation released GTA 4 for the PlayStation 4 and 3 people got mugged at gunpoint.
That would be PlayStation. That would be GTA 5. First and foremost.
Thank you. GTA 5.
That's not a server issue. That's a human issue.
That's just funny in itself because it brought it up. It's just that there's a lot of issues in the world. That's one of them right there. You're waiting in line for GTA 5 for the PlayStation 4,
and you get mugged. There's some irony in that.
There's a lot. Well, here's the even better thing. It was 3 gunmen who were mugging them, and there's 3 main characters in the game.
If it was a black dude, a white dude, and a rich dude, that'd be pretty amazing. By the way, rich is its own race now. But
rich is its own race.
Race.
Not waste. Not all white people are rich yet.
Wait until the Obama kicks in.
Obama already kicked in.
He's a secret white guy just trying to up the white race while holding down the black man. Haven't you heard?
So he's lifting half himself up and while keeping the other half of him down.
It's really awkward. I don't know how. I assume
which half of him is black and white? Is the top half or the bottom half?
I will say this: he's not black where it counts, and that's the sad part.
How you got this information, I don't want to know. I mean, I do, but I don't want to discuss this on the podcast.
My name is Lewinsky. Nice to meet you.
Monica?
No.
Oh, Lewinsky.
Johnson Lewinsky.
Johnson Lewinsky.
I'm her brother.
You're her brother.
Things are hereditary. They run in the family, okay? We have a very long tradition
of being a whore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Alright, so as you were saying, sir.
It's really impressive how they turned it around within 24 hours, and even though they said they're giving 5 free days, I still haven't gotten that.
They are in the process of giving 5 free days.
Okay, so it's still an ongoing thing.
Yes.
Okay, because I keep looking at my day counter like, if you don't go up, I swear to Christ, I'm going to kill somebody.
Well, don't forget, we also got the 7 free days
I never got that.
Because you never went to the email for it.
I checked my email. There's nothing in there.
I don't tell you then because I got it.
That 7 free
my
days.
friend Mike, my friend Thorland got it.
Well, good for them.
My friend Maplefire got it.
Fucking bully for them, name dropper. But the other thing that's really impressed me is
Name dropper.
what was that?
Your mama.
My mama.
Yes.
I don't think my mama has ever sounded like that.
Oh well, it could change.
You don't make a gagging sound. I know where you're going with this. Don't make it. Okay, well. So the other impressive.
Moist.
The other impressive thing is the reception in forums. Usually forums are universally negative, but everywhere I've been so far has been, oh my god, this is the best expansion ever. It's been great to see. And I'm not counting WoW forums, because WoW forums are unique special snowflakes like you. I'm talking general game forums with general gamers, because general gamers make up the numbers. And there would be no WoW without the numbers. And that's the important bit.
Well, they're doing it wrong.
They're doing it wrong by selling to millions and being able to stay afloat.
No, I'm talking about the other
Fools.
average gamers.
They're all doing it wrong. Playing the game their way is wrong.
No, just it's just, to me, it's common sense, to where it's like when you get a brand new electronic device, you go and you read the instructions to make sure that A, you're setting it up correctly, and
God,
B,
here we go.
You're doing it correctly. So, if Blizzard puts out patch notes, or puts a forum post, you should at least attempt to read it. It's like what I've said before. You don't have to read every single patch note there is, but if you're playing a hunter, at least read the hunter ones to know that there are changes coming to your class, instead of going, why don't I have kill shot anymore? Where's my arcane shot?
We still have kill shot.
Depending on what spec you are,
okay,
yes.
I was like, what? Hold on.
Survival hunters no longer have kill shot, and marksman hunters no longer have arcane shot.
Basically, this comes down to one thing only. You hate being asked questions.
It's not me hating to be asked questions. I have no problem people asking me questions or asking questions myself. It's just that when the knowledge is regularly available and you don't use it...
That's the thing, though, is that's you. Most people don't know where to find that info.
Whenever there's a patch, they put a fucking thing up that says patch notes.
Yes, but I got
It's right there in the Blizzard launcher. Anything you see from here on out about not being able to get the patch notes on a regular basis is completely...
Hey, dingus boy! Listen to me. Calm your titties, okay? I got Draenor the day it came out. I did not see any patch notes on that damn screen.
When patch 6.1 went
That was
live,
a week before.
That was actually a month before.
Okay, that was a long time before when Draenor came out.
So it was regularly available for over a month.
But people came in fresh from. I hadn't played World of Warcraft since the end of Cataclysm. I totally skipped Mists of Pandaria. There was no patch notes when I came back for Draenor.
I thought you had a level 90 hunter.
Yeah, I upped it with the 90 thing.
I thought you had like a level 90 horde hunter.
No, I had a level 85 horde hunter.
You told me it was level 90.
No, I didn't.
Okay, maybe.
You're an idiot.
It's totally possible.
Either way, there are different situations in yours, and a lot of people don't know where to find that information. So instead of being a bitch, like, how dare you ask this question exists, you could just be like, you know what you could do? Go to this website, and this will tell you everything you need to know.
And then I sound like an elitist jerk when I say go to Wowhead, don't die. Where do I get this? Where do I get this item at? Well, if you go to Wowhead, it'll tell you the answer. Oh, you're just an elite. Yeah, no? You're saying no.
No.
You're the only person in the entire world that just said no.
Okay.
Everybody that's listening to this podcast, all 4 of them, all right, as well as everybody in trade, will call you an elitist jerk.
Who
if
cares?
you tell them. Well, exactly. So why does it matter that I think that everybody should at least attempt to read the patch notes?
Because they don't. Okay, here. This is. I had the same conversation with you when it comes to raiding. Okay.
Rating is pre-potting. That's all rating is. Hashtag pre-pot.
That is the only thing rating. If you just pre-pot, you can be anything.
You can.
Unless you stand in the fire or don't know the mechanics.
Well, standing in fire gives you a haste buff.
And if you have aspect of the cheetah on, it'll make you even faster.
No. That's add it to the pack, because there's no reason why you should hog it for yourself. Share it with the entire raid. I just find it funny that here we are.
I have to tell people to do that now. What a brilliant idea!
It's been going on for years. Hold on. We're going to temporarily mute while he laughs. Alright, I think he's done now. So now I'm wrong. Anyway.
Oh my god, what a brilliant idea!
It's not a brilliant, it's a troll, and it's been happening for years.
As soon as the endgame content comes out, I'm fucking... Guys, we can get through this so much faster, watch! Boop! Oh, I forgot what I was saying. It doesn't matter anymore. That's the best idea I've ever had.
The sad thing is, it's been out for, people have been doing it for years, like I said.
Yeah, but I'm not a dick.
It's like back during Lich King. I was that, not Lich King, Kata. When Dragon Soul first launched, I was that asshole that would throw up a portal over the portal to go to the Eye of Eternity, so people kept going to the airport.
Why would you do that?
In that case, because I fell for it one time, so
funny.
therefore... No, the best troll ever when it comes to that is one guy was actually at the actual Eye of Eternity, the actual 25-man raid.
The real deal.
Alright, and he mass summoned everybody to the actual raid, so when people actually went and clicked the orb, Malagos himself actually came and attacked. I mean, it wasn't really a big deal, he was level 80, we're level 85, but it's still the idea of how massively effective that troll was right there. Made it, I had no problem being trolled at that point in time. I laughed my ass off. Because one, nobody recognized a big flying blue dragon. Two,
maybe it's friendly.
Nobody recognized the yelling that he was doing. And three, if you take the time to not only go to Eye of Eternity, but you wait in queue for LFR in order to pull off that troll, mad props. If you are listening to this podcast...
You're sad, but I kind of respect it.
If you are listening to this podcast, my name is Phannom. I'm on the server Nomeregan. I will gladly give you $100,000. Because that was by far the best troll ever in any World of Warcraft game.
I'm going to go make a tune on Nomeregan really super quick. And pretend to be
I
that
know
guy.
the guy's name.
Well, I'll find it.
Okay.
And buy it off him for $40.
Okay.
I'm sure that's all it takes, right?
Yeah.
I'm still going to do this.
Level 1 with his name comes to my server with no problem.
I'm going to have to level super, super, super quick.
You can buy it for level for $60. You can buy a level instant 90 boost.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
So,
Fuck it, I'm never leveling again until I get to fucking Draenor, which, oh my god, the beginning, you can't do anything until you do that beginning section of quests.
Actually, we should be talking about Warlords of Draenor since that is the actual
You know what, I
podcast.
kind of want to go in a different direction because you're such a negative asshole. I just want to talk about the things that are awesome about it. Because, all you do is complain about people.
I have yet to complain about Warlords of Draenor this expansion.
Bullshit. You just did! You were just complaining about people.
About people not reading patch notes because it's regularly available. It's easy to find shit.
I don't want to hear about your elitist jerkness. I just want to talk about the goodness that is Warlords of Draenor.
Warlords of Draenor is very good. I'm not going to... as far as gameplay and questing, minusing all the freaking morons like you, it's actually been very good.
Minus the freaking morons like me, who asked you all of 3 questions last night.
Yes. One.
Where do I get heirlooms?
Where do I get heirlooms? Is there flying in Draenor? And what time are we doing the podcast tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, I said, is there going to be flying in Draenor?
You asked me. You said is there flying right now?
I don't know. Is it well? Oh yeah, because that was before I went and bought the thing and found out no, there wasn't, and I just wasted 4,500 gold. Yay! By the way,
but at least you can fly and miss the Pandaria content.
I can totally do that. Woo! The place I'm never going to go.
To answer that question live. Or recorded, anyway.
Don't think you know what live means.
I don't. Hey, there's no bloopers. Wait, what do you mean there's no bloopers? Anyway,
Oh, I'll make some fucking bloopers. You give me time, boy.
Alright, hashtag repot.
You and your hashtags.
There is, Blizzard said this back when they announced Warlords of Draenor, so this has been information available for a year.
Oh god, shut your fucking elitist whore mouth.
There is no flying in World of Draenor as of right now. They may put it in at the next major patch content. They're not 100% sure.
6-1 earliest. What I read is that they're going to go off of player feedback.
I personally, I like the idea of having flying in this content, but at the same time, it's so beautiful and shiny.
Yeah, but once you've done it once, you shouldn't have to do it again.
Well, at the same time, I mean, yes, in the case of like doing archaeology and farming,
Right, like,
I can see, that being a more beneficial thing to fly. But at the same time, I'm kind of for not flying because once again, it's so shiny and pretty.
yeah, but that's a choice as opposed to imposing it on everybody.
Well, a lot of people are finding it shiny and pretty.
Yeah, that's great, but you still give people a choice. Look, I got to level 100. I saw the end cutscene. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, I've done what I need to do. Now it's time to farm, to get my ass leveled up in my professions, and to get archaeology done. And for that, I would like the ability to fly.
Come to think, we already have level 700 archaeology.
Congrats.
I mean, is that what lovely?
Congrats.
Anyway, no. As I say, I do understand. I do like the idea of there being flying, but at the same time, it's still new content to where I haven't noticed everything that there is to notice. So,
Flying would help.
how would flying help if I'm flying above everything?
You can get there faster. Like, okay, there's quests over there I haven't done. Whee! As
I've
opposed
already
to
done all the quests except for the bonus objectives.
Okay, but that's the thing. It's not about you! Everybody else! There's things over there I haven't done yet, and I would love to do so.
Then why not just go over there? Why have to wait for flying?
Because it takes for goddamn ever.
So, anyway, there's no good outcome to that conversation.
It takes longer than if you were to fly over the crap that's constantly attacking you and going over the sides or going around
You
the
were
sides of mountains.
just complaining before this podcast that you need 5,000 gold to upgrade your garrison to level 100.
Yeah.
Sorry, level 3. If you get level
That's
100...
a serious garrison. It's basically the Playboy Mansion, which I thought was really brave of them to add that.
No. It's...
Name a place better than a Playboy Mansion. Go.
Stormwind City.
No! Absolutely not!
Your L's home.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's pretty sweet.
No, just... Flying is not a necessity in regards... And I don't care who you are. Flying is not a necessity for leveling or questing.
No, it's not a necessity. It's a nice option.
It's an option. So therefore, Blizzard should go through and they should do a poll right now. And if you say no, you don't get flying at all. If you say yes, all you have is flying, no ground mounts.
Why? Why not just make it so that once you hit level 100, you see that end cutscene, you get to spend a shit ton of money, like they've done in the past, to get the ability to fly.
So basically, what you're saying is that you don't like the fact that Blizzard changed it up a little bit.
No, I'm saying why not give us the option?
So you're saying that you don't like it because Blizzard changed it up a little bit.
No!
Yes, you are.
I'm saying
you just said that at the end of all the previous content, they allowed us to fly.
I'm saying it would be... I'm not saying I'm upset that they didn't give it to us. I'm saying it's nicer to have it.
Well, with vanilla, we didn't have flying, and
that's great. It's not vanilla anymore.
You're right. They're getting back to the root. Hence, why 10 million people are now subscribed again.
That's the exact reason. Anyway, I'm saying it's nice to have it. That's all I'm saying is it's nice to have an option. That's it. That's all there is to it. It'd be nice to have the option because I've done the quest. I've seen what I want to see. I would now like to farm, and it'd be easier to do so if I could fly from thing to thing. That's it. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Or you can just do the right thing and just, well, I'm going to say this is the right thing, or just do the thing that you currently have to do and fight those 15 miles to get to that one ore, get the grays off them, get the rare drops off them, and just sell that shit and make your money that way as well as farming.
Why is it with you that there is one solution only and God forbid someone wants an option?
3 solutions. Solution number 1. You see the ore, you don't have flying, you go over there and you fight the mobs to get to it, you get it.
Yeah. 2,
you skip the mobs and you just get the ore.
Yeah.
3, you ignore it entirely.
Yeah.
There's your 3 options.
Yeah.
You're focused on this one. Alright.
You are such an asshole!
And in case you guys can't...
I want to break your fingers so hard right now.
I'm flipping him the bird.
I so hard just want to break your finger because it's so frustrating that you're basically saying, fuck it, you don't get an option because I don't think you need it. That's all you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is that you have 3 options right there and you're focused on number 2. Alright? Once again, I'm flipping you the bird.
And you're focused on number 1! You're focused on only 1!
My thing right now is that if there's something over there that I want to get to, I will get to it.
That's great.
Whether I have flying or not, whether I have a grand mount or not, whether I'm a warrior or some level 1 bitch, I'm going to get to that item.
I can put this in a perfect way, and since you like to throw in politics every now and then, it's my turn to do so.
Oh God, you're going to go Mitt Romney on me, aren't you? Not George W. Bush.
He's boring. Yeah, I'm going to do it Bush style.
Oh, shit.
See, I'm the decider, okay? Now, here's the thing. Look at me.
Worst country accent ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually do a better Bush, but today it just doesn't work. Don't make a pun. Now, Look at flying in Draenor as like gay marriage. Okay?
Oh my god, really? We're gonna go this route?
Yeah, I want a lesbian marry Uriel. Okay?
Wait. You want a lesbian marry your L?
Yeah.
You're not a lesbian. Well, you're a male form of lesbian, meaning you're a male that likes females. Well, actually, you're a humanitarian, you like both.
I'm confusing, is what I am. Okay, here's the deal. Okay?
No shit.
If you have the ability to fly or marry gay people, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take anything away from those who don't. Or those who don't want to. It's not forcing you to fly or marry gay people. It's not forcing you to do anything. You're completely unaffected.
So what you're saying is that since Charles Manson has the right to marry, that I should have the right to fly.
Yeah, exactly. He's not gay, but yes.
Okay, sorry. Since Charles Manson has the right to marry this sick, twisted woman who wants her 15 minutes of fame, you have the right to marry a cantaloupe.
Yeah. Exactly. It's exactly. You are a Republican through and through, aren't you?
No, I am not a Republican because I do believe in. I do think that gay marriage should be.
I'm just saying there's one option that gives people options, and then
fuck you for calling me a Republican, you fucking faggot.
Wow.
Like seriously. And no offense to anybody that's gay that's listening.
I do like dongs. There are okay. Look.
You talking about ding dongs? The
chocolate thingies.
Yeah. The Swiss rolls.
Oh my god, I'm so hungry. No, there's one option that gives people options, and then there's one that refuses people options. Why would you choose to refuse people options?
There's no refusing options there.
You are. You're saying you don't want.
There's three ways to get to that fucking ore, and if you don't want to get to it, it's your own fault. Just like my friend Leah and Lauren.
How is this not making sense to you?
They're just like my friend Leah and Lauren. Just because gay marriage is not recognized in Florida did not stop them from getting a gay marriage. They went to Maryland and they got married.
I'm not saying that without flying. You can't get it. I'm just saying it would be nice to have the option.
You're bitching about needing to farm and having to go through mobs that drop gold to help with your farming needs, to make the money, to get your garrison to level 3. You see, you're not thinking of the big picture.
You are so retarded.
How am I retarded? I am giving you all the benefits. This is like Obamacare. I'm giving you all the benefits.
God, you're retarded.
I'm giving you all the benefits. I'm giving you all. Can I continue now?
Go for it.
All right. I'm giving you all the benefits.
I'm sitting here watching you make hand motions. I have not stopped you once.
I'm giving you all the benefits of the reasons of why, not necessarily benefits, but all the things that can happen when you don't have flying, and how you can make more money versus going from point A to point B to point C with skipping all the mobs because you want to fly.
I think... Okay. We can debate all day long whether or not that's the way that works, but I think we learned one very valuable lesson here today.
Apparently I'm a Republican and I hate you for calling me that.
Yeah. I think the lesson we've learned today is saying it would be enjoyable to have an option is the same as bitching. I think that's the important takeaway from today.
No, because
you literally said I was bitching for saying it'd be nice to have the option.
You were bitching about not making money and not having money when there's more ways to make money than just going from ore to ore.
You are
node to node,
mine to mine. Impossible.
I'm not impossible. You have yet to convince me on why you need flying for farming. Why you need it when you're trying to make money and killing those mobs give you money.
How do I get you to shut up at this point? How? What do I need to do?
Shove a dick in my mouth?
Okay.
Or a tit.
Alright, fine. Whatever it's gonna take. Whatever it's gonna take. You are... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man.
I think I won this argument because I filibustered.
And you're not a Republican?
No, I'm just a man that knows how to argue. I'm a lawyer.
You don't know how to argue. You just... That's not... No. I like Warlords of Draenor. There we go.
Oh, no. Warlords of Draenor I wouldn't say it's the best expansion thus far, but it is very good for what it is.
Oh my god. I need a nap. I need a nap and a sandwich.
I'm gonna touch you. Is that close?
No, it's nowhere near.
Oh, yeah.
Never in my life have I heard the argument that it would be nice to have something get blown into such a full-blown whore.
Full-blown whore?
Yeah, a horse.
What did you say? Or?
War.
War.
W-A-R. What is it good for?
War.
Apparently expanding the budget.
What is it good for?
I think you threw in a
Absolutely
stripper
nothing.
song in the middle of that, which was really weird.
No, that actually.
You know what? I take it back. Never take all flying out of World of Warcraft. Flying is the devil.
I agree.
Jesus Christ. One of the things I really love about Warlords of Draenor, by the way,
Is the option not have flying, right?
it's so good. It's so good. I mean, when I see Or, there's like 19 things in my way. So I'm gonna kill all of you. It's amazeballs.
There you go. Now you're getting it.
No, it's
You kill them. AOE looting happens. You get graves. You get gold. You get greens. Now you're getting it.
I understand. I see the light. Oh, holy Jesus! I see the light.
But thank God he no longer get no been praised.
You know
he
what?
no longer has the sugar.
Slowly but surely, I'm starting to hate this game, and I don't want to play it anymore.
All right, so let's talk about the positive stuff.
You go for it. You talk about the positive stuff. I'm gonna sit over here and take a nap.
All right, positive stuff. No flying. Actually, no. One of the things that I really did like to see was the Black Temple, aka Karabor, as a beacon of light, like it was.
I have no idea what you're on about. I don't think I've.
You did the quest in Shadow Moon Valley. You eventually went there. It's the place to where the prophet sacrificed himself, and you had to go to his grave.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, that's Karabor.
Okay.
All right, Karabor is introduced in Burning Crusade as the Black Temple, which is where you killed Illidan Stormrage. It was actually introduced before that in Warlords. In Warcraft.
I know
Reign of
it's
Chaos.
time travel-y, but it's not that time travel-y.
Not yet. You know, I'm glad that they. It was originally supposed to be the capital city for Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
And then they decided to do the whole, rolling Storm Shield into Ashran, and then the PvP raid for Ashran into one.
I'm not gonna lie, Storm Shield
giant
looks
thing.
like shit.
God,
I hope it upgrades.
I'm gonna have to agree with you.
I
on
was
that one.
really hoping it would upgrade with my garrison. It did not.
I was hoping that while upgrading over here, it was upgrading over there too.
Well, yeah, I'm the commander, so like I'm making the whole thing nicer, and like
and that's another thing right there. That one thing that pissed me off. You're calling me commander. You're giving me the rank of commander. Can I at least get the title commander?
No, you don't get title of commander.
I don't. I have the PvP for it, and it sucks.
You'll be okay, you poor
I have
baby.
to do.
Wait, you mean there's things in your way and you have to go through them to get what you want? That's awful! You know what would be amazing? If you could just skip all of that. Like, if you could fly over it, it'd be so good.
So, wait a minute. So, me having to get the achievement...
Oh my god, you are so goddamn dense.
Which has nothing to do about flying.
Oh my god! I'm making fun of you.
I know, because I was about to actually say that. Yeah, it is in rated battlegrounds, and getting a group together for it is actually relatively easy, and they should take advantage of that.
I'm so happy for you.
All right.
You know what I really love about?
I'm gonna have the commander title, and then I'm gonna go into your garrison, and I'm gonna rub out my shit all over your place, and I'm gonna stand there with my commander title over Commander Phannom, and you can't do shit about it.
I could not let you into my garrison for one.
As soon as you invite me to a party from now on.
Guess who's never inviting you to a party ever again?
Well, that's fine. You never invited me to a party in the first place. You told me that you're having Thanksgiving next week. I'm not invited to that.
Do you want to come to my family's Thanksgiving?
I don't know. Your house is too hot.
yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought.
And now you're cooking. And now you're gonna have the oven going in there, and you're gonna be cooking a bird
for like 7 hours.
That's gonna make it even worse.
Come to my house. You're more than welcome.
You know what? Just out of spite, I'm gonna be there now.
Go for it.
But it'll have to be midnight when I'm off work.
You're gonna lose like 20 pounds. Just walk in my house sweating like crazy.
Okay, I'm not seeing the downside of that right now.
We haven't said a single goddamn thing about how good Warlords of Draenor is.
I just did.
Okay, you did say the one thing that made no sense because you're a nerd.
Karabor.
How
was that?
Because I don't know the lore, so it's like, I don't know what Karabor is. Like, I didn't know that place was ever called Karabor. I thought that was an annoying place I had to go and, like, fight my way through.
Sure, you didn't start playing until Lich King, so you missed BC where that was an actual raid. But you played... Didn't you play the Warcraft 3 games, Reign of Chaos? Because it was in Reign of Chaos.
I don't remember a goddamn thing I did in Warcraft.
Jesus Christ, you're really making it hard right now to be your friend.
That's totally okay. You know what I do absolutely adore about this game is that I love Miss Pandaria. Pandaria rather. I love the aesthetic of it. I love pandas. I'm totally okay with it. But I understand now, after leveling to 100 through Warlords, I kind of understand how, even though they are absolutely part of the lore, it didn't feel like a Warcraft game. It really didn't.
What didn't?
Miss. Mist to me, like looking back, looking at the dungeons and the areas that I've flown over. I've never actually leveled in them, but I flew over them. Like, looking at it and talking to the characters and exploring those worlds, it doesn't feel like a Warcraft world as much as, like, straight up Iron Horde in the middle of fucking Draenor feels like a Warcraft game. Like, badass orcs everywhere. Like, that to me feels more Warcrafty, and I totally understand that now. I understand where Mist might not have felt.
Well, Mist definitely was not one of... was definitely not a good expansion in my eyes.
I like the dungeons, alright. They were fun.
The dungeons were fun the first...
I'm gonna ook you in the duker!
First off, anything with the... damn it, what are those things called? Anything with them, those damn monkey race.
I laugh every single time you show me that.
If you're Horde and you do the quest change for them, you get one called Riku that follows you around.
Ooh.
And it's actually kind of funny seeing him, how he reacts to certain things.
Does he ook you in the duker?
No, but he yells out stuff similar to that.
Does he yell out horrible racist things that make you ashamed?
I'm not saying that in the air.
Oh my god, I want to hear this so bad.
No, you don't. No, Mr. Pandaria, whereas it was a decent expansion, it fell the same problem that Kata fell into, and that was, the 6 months to a year between between raids.
There was just nothing.
And it's just like, because you have Black Temple, you had Burning Crusade. Well, you had Vanilla WoW, which had 9 raids in it plus world bosses. Then you had Black Temple, which had Burning Crusade, which had Black Temple and another 8 raids. And then you had you had Lich King, which had 10 raids in itself.
And ICC was fucking epic.
It was. And ICC by far is one of my top 3 favorite raids.
Standing in that doorway, just waiting for everyone to be ready to go through that portal. Holy
Not
shit.
even that. Just, I think that in regards to ICC, one of my top 3 favorite raids, unfortunately, it's probably number 3. Possibly number 2. And it just, in itself, Lich King was a great, overall was a great expansion. Then you had Cataclysm, which you had Deathwing, the Earth Warder, and it's like, you would think that he would get a much bigger, more promising role, because he can destroy the entire world.
He's also a giant fucking flame dragon. You'd think that would be more epic.
Exactly. Cool, we got to fight on his back in Dragon Soul and everything, but, there was just that, you had 3 raids right off the bat, plus Bearden Hold, so theoretically 4 raids right off the bat, and then you had those out for 6 months, which was more than enough time for people to clear that content. Then you came out with, actually it was out for longer than 6 months, it was out for a year, I think.
Yeah, there was nothing to do.
And then, then you had, then you had Firelands came out. That's another one of my top 3 favorite raids. And, that one was out for a while.
Firelands was interesting.
And then you had Dragon Soul, which is not one of my top 3. And that one was out for so long, I was able to server transfer with my then girlfriend and some friends. And we formed our own guild, recruited people, started a brand new guild. After that's already been out for 6 months. Started a brand new guild and still ended up getting 8 of 8 heroic.
That's actually insane.
That's not insane. That's how long the content was
out. That is fucking insane.
That's how long the content was there and regularly available.
And
then you have Mr. Pandaria, which had the same problem. Great raids. Throne of Thunder was nice. Siege of Orgrimmar, that is currently my top 1 raid.
Never did it.
You need to.
I know.
And Emotion Vaults, go fuck yourself. Tears of Endless Springs I like, simply because it was very little trash in it. Same reason I like TOC, no trash.
And no scrubs. I couldn't help myself, I'm sorry. I really couldn't help myself.
You're your number 2 option again.
I feel really bad about that one.
You should. I'm just hoping that Warlords of Draenor does not fall into the same problem that those past 2 did. Now, theoretically, you have 6 or 7 different warlords. I think it's 7 different warlords.
Okay.
You take out one Ner'zhul, which you take him out in a fucking 5-man.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
He's in a 5-man. You take him out in a 5-man. How are you going to give a warlord a 5-man dungeon and kill him at the end? That kind of like disappointed me right there.
You'll be okay.
You have
There's still Hellscream.
Oh yeah, well, Gramash now. And you see his father in the Grand.
Ooh.
If you did the quest out there, there's one where you go see a burial ground,
Okay.
and his father is there, and you have to kill his father as a ghost.
Oh, that's douchey.
It is! But his father was, tormenting people. Anyway.
How hard are you going to shit on this one family? Leave him alone.
Exactly. But the way I'm thinking of it right now is that you have 6 warlords left. We all know, or if you don't know, a spoiler alert, Garrosh gets taken out by Thrall, and a very cool cutscene, first off.
Oh, that was a sweet cutscene.
You take out...
My power is all around you.
You made me this way!
You
really,
chose
that was
your own destiny.
Exactly. That was like the biggest cop-out ever. It's like, you made me this way. It's like, you made me have sex with you.
You know what? No, I really actually like that part because it, like, he went from badass, and then you can kind of see the shift where he's like, oh, fuck, I'm screwed. And it kind of became begging at that point. Like, you made me this way. Like, leave me. Like, you did this.
I didn't view it that way, but you know what? That's a good point.
Yeah, because at first he's all badass.
Oh my god, I'm agreeing with him.
Oh my lord.
So maybe I should agree with the flying. Nah.
Well, no, I'll never get flying. No, but like you think about it, because he's
like, add your account and take away your flying.
No, don't do that. I don't know how you could, but don't do it. No, but you think about it, like, he's panicking at that point. He's like, he was all badass, like, I'm gonna destroy you, and then once that stopped, he's like, well, you did this to me, why would you kill me, like, this is your fault, not mine.
But you have 6 warlords left.
Mm-hmm.
One of them being Gul'dan, which, with the way Khadgar is voicing his opinion on how worried he is about Gul'dan, I think it's gonna come down to either Gul'dan or Gramash Hellscream, formerly known as Grom Hellscream. No, they renamed him Gramash for some reason. I think it's going to come down to him. I think it's going to come down to him or Gul'dan as the final boss for the expansion. But regardless, my thing is that you have 6 warlords left. Please, give us 6 raids over this next 2 years.
It's not 2 years. Didn't they say they wanted to annualize the expansions? That was my point. It was like, I think every year there's going to be an expansion now, which means that...
I don't see that happening. I see a year and a half tops. You had... Vanilla was out for a year and a half before Burning Crusade came out, and then that was a year and a half.
Well, yeah, but they've since gone and said that they understand, the drought between content was too long, and they want to try and make it a year.
Well, the drought between the last 2 expansion content has been, very long. But, I'm sorry.
I personally think a year is too short.
Yes, I agree. Oh my god, twice in a row! I agree. Yes,
I don't know what to feel about this.
Look, I'm taking back my number 2 option.
Yay, it's gone!
Alright, here's the other one.
It's back.
No, this is the other one.
We need a camera for this.
We do.
It's too much.
I was flicking them off again, people. That's basically what it was. I'll put a picture of me.
If you paid attention to the lore of the podcast, you'd understand this. And if you read the patch notes, you'd know everything already. Losers.
I wonder if I can do patch. I want to do patch notes for this podcast.
Go for it. You should do all. No, you know what you should do? Do the patch notes like write the topics in the time in which they're said or they're started, and then do them as patch notes in the description. Coolest podcast description ever.
Do me a favor?
No.
Oh damn.
I'm not doing that. I have my own channel to run. Okay, you're on your own.
You edited my first podcast.
Yeah, and I will never do it again.
Why?
It takes forever.
Why?
Because we go back and forth and change topics like I change underwear. Never.
Once a week.
No, but I think I'm really hoping for shorter than Kata. I'm hoping like a year and a half, but like with every few months something coming out.
If that's the case, I think a lot. I mean, like I said, 6 warlords left. Clearly, Gul'dan will be fought at some point in time. Thank God.
Take that, Gul'dan. No.
I wanted him because when in the opening cinematic for him, when you see, Garrosh, Gramash kill Manaroth with such ease, such no problems at all. I'm like, if they automatically dismiss Gul'dan right then and there as well.
Speaking of ease and no problems, can we all agree Thrall's a little OP?
Why did he shave his head? I'll tell you why he shaved his head.
Okay. My bad for trying to answer. Go on.
Well, no. If you go back to the old raid, the old Hyjal raid, Hyjal Summit, you see Garrosh. Not Garrosh. Wow. You see Thrall as he was during the Warcraft games, and as well as during Vanilla BC. and Lich King.
And his brief stint in Playgirl, which was weird.
You can also see him in his original attire in not Throne of Thunder, TOC, TOG, technically TOGC, Trial of the Grand Crusader.
Trying so hard not to make another pun, but go on.
But, and then Cat came out, then he sort of took on this Green Jesus role. And I'm like, okay.
Green Jesus?
You didn't hear that term before?
No.
Oh.
So good. It's so true. Holy crap.
Anyway, what apparently, I realized that the way that his original look looks versus what Orgrim Doomhammer looks like, it would have been like if you took both of those, put them side by side, the original Thrall against Orgrim Doomhammer, they would look almost identical.
Maybe they're brothers.
Actually...
Oh god. Jesus Christ, what have I done?
I'm not going to say it because you're going to make fun of me.
No, I want to hear this. I'm still listening.
The weapon that Thrall uses, the mace...
It hurts, gone.
It was actually Orgrim Doomhammer's weapon.
Oh god! Oh god, you're a nerd!
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. I am actually genuinely jealous and impressed of your lore knowledge. I would have it if I cared. But it is cool that you do know all that. I'm passionate about things. I'm passionate like that about Harry Potter. Like, I could rattle off random crap about Harry Potter. That's what I love. So I understand it, and that's cool, but God, you're a nerd.
Coming from the man who just admitted that he knows shit about Harry Potter.
No, I'm a nerd as well. It's not a derogatory term.
See, that's like, I'm sorry, calling me a nerd is like, a black man calling another black man nigger. I'm sorry, it makes no sense to me.
Ooh, we can drop the N-bomb here?
No.
Aw, I'm so excited. I wanted to sing black songs with you.
No.
Oh.
It makes no sense. It's like, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring this up. I'll bring up this conversation that my friend Hogjaw and I had last night.
So excited.
It's like, the term, like in our last podcast, we talked about douche. And what is the worst thing to be? The douche nozzle, the douche bag, And he goes, the way, if you think about it, it's like, it's like you're this nice flavor, you're a nice scenting fragrance. And you're getting shoved.
Now.
you're a nice fragrance, and you're getting shoved into a dirty vagina. And that's why it's considered
story of my life.
And that's why it's considered an insult.
Uh-huh.
And then he kind of brought it up. It's amazing that more women don't use that as an insult towards other women.
Yeah.
And it's like it's kind of like a white guy calling another white guy cracker. It makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. So why So
I think the takeaway from this is that white people are delicious, unless they're douches.
I have never ever tasted a white person. I'm not into cannibalism. It's frowned upon in most societies.
Shut up, Johnny Depp. I saw that movie.
Everybody saw with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I love that movie so hard. But you totally skipped over the whole Thrall being a little OP thing.
He is OP. There's no way
he
about
made a flare hand come from the ground and capture that guy.
There better be a fucking shaman spell with that shit.
Yeah, how come he can rain down literal lightning from the sky and call up
how come Malfurion's Storm Rage is supposedly the best druid out there, yet he fails in power compared to Thrall?
Because he's a druid and druids are bitches. Shut up, Boomkin. You don't get to judge crap.
The new glyph for boomkins, to where it makes the boomkin fly in space. They hover over ground, flapping their wings.
Oh God!
Best, funniest thing ever. When I first saw that, I broke my chair. I was laughing so hard.
Holy crap!
All right, I saw that. I'm like, what is he doing? And then you see them. It actually works. They glide. It reduces their fall damage. And I saw him just jump off a little hill and just glide at 2 feet.
Literally the only reason to be a boomkin.
Exactly.
Literally the only reason.
I'm for resto druids. Fucking. Speaking of overpowered right now, let's take a look at classes.
Okay.
And how certain classes, in my opinion, are overpowered.
Okay.
Druids, kitty form. Screw you guys!
That's a fierce ass kitty. I'm gonna fuck up some shit.
Alright, my warrior. I'm a 2-handed fury warrior. I'm pulling anywhere from 10 to 12k DPS, which it was where I was at the end of mob. So I'm glad that I sustained my DPS, and now and I know with getting better gear, I'm gonna go higher. The freaking kitty DPS, the freaking druid cat that was in the raid with me, in the run with me last night, doing fucking 20k. I have 2 words for you: F and then you. F you.
Damn kitties. Time to neuter them bastards.
Well, no, it's
They
like,
should totally change nerf to neuter for cats. They should totally do that.
nice. I like that idea. For
You're welcome, Blizzard.
You're druid in general.
Yeah.
Because they're actually resto druids are not an animal.
Can you neuter a tree?
Yes, put it inside. No sunlight whatsoever.
I guess that kind of works. I guess.
Yeah, put it inside. Put it in the
So
glass.
for-
Put it in a glass case so it can't. Its spores can't go anywhere.
Ew. I'm sorry. The idea of spores is gross to me.
But no. Kitty DPS is once again druid DPS. Kitty form, cat form. Has always been one of those forms that you have to. Whereas a rogue, you can pretty much plant your face on the keyboard on the left hand side, roll to the right hand side, and still do great DPS.
I want to see a tank spot video of a raid, and that's how they tell you to do it.
Hashtag face roll. Druid, kitty druids have.
Is that what that means?
What?
Face roll?
That's what face roll
I
is.
never knew what that meant.
It's like pwn. The reason why pwn is around is because somebody one time misspelled own.
Yeah, that's how that shit works. But I had no idea what face roll actually meant. Holy
That's
crap!
what face roll is.
Oh, I'm so glad I know that now.
Anyway, kitty DPS has always been a very difficult thing to do. I remember back during Kata, seeing kitty DPS on heroic Deathwing, just basically, here's me. I think it was like 70k at the time. This guy was like, doing like 6,000, 600 million bazillion DPS, and it's like, and he's a cat, and I'm like, how the hell did you do that? He goes timing. I'm like, that doesn't answer my question.
I am a kitty god.
And it's like, whereas unlike Boomkin, Moonkin, balance druids, if you have to be correct, Boomkins, there's a reason why they're called Boomkins. It's because all their spells go boom, and that's all you need to do is just cast Starfire.
Mm-hmm.
Starfall. Sorry, Teen Titans are not involved in this.
I used to have a crush on that girl.
Which one?
Starfire.
Starfire?
Yeah.
Have you seen the person who actually plays her?
No.
Okay, good job. Alright.
Should I keep it that way?
Yes.
Would it ruin things for me?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Well, then again, you're a humanitarian. You're kind of like,
I do have standards.
You don't have standards, sir.
Excuse me?
Just because you won't date my ex does not mean you have standards. That's more of a rule than anything. Standards.
That's more for safety than anything else.
No, it's just
I just realized I've never seen a boomkin in a raid.
You've never seen a boomkin in a
once.
raid.
Never once.
You've never. I'm sure you've seen balanced druids. They do have a new glyph, to where they take on a celestial form, quote unquote.
I've never seen a druid in a raid that wasn't a cat, a healer, or a bear. Never once.
So paladins are currently overpowered as well.
I've got a new World of Warcraft goal. I want to be the best raiding boomkin in World of Warcraft.
Well, there goes your idea of creating Una.
Well, I'm gonna have to create Una one day, but I really do want to do that.
What you really need to do though is make sure that the name Una is available to use, or Unalesca because that's her actual name.
No, Unalesca's not her. Is Unalesca her real?
Unalesca was who she was named after.
Yeah, she was named after Unalesca.
Final Fantasy X moments, people.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna start picking podcast topics at some point, and we're doing Final Fantasy X.
Oh shit! I told you that we could do that a while ago.
Oh, we're still doing it.
All right. Just remember that the reason that we're doing Blizzard this month is because it's
Blizzard month. Yeah,
it's 10 years of World of Warcraft.
Woo! It's a lot of years.
We were actually supposed to talk about StarCraft today, but since he got to level 100 last night,
I got 200.
I had to put off Diablo 3 and StarCraft till next.
Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to be so awesome. I don't tell you.
No, that's fine by me. I'm glad you got to level 100. You freaking noob.
Oh, shut the hell up! I'm proud. I will never do that again. 7 hours of pure goddamn World of Warcraft. Oh my god, I was in so much pain.
It's not that bad.
Well, it is to me. I don't do that sort of thing.
Even I get up and...
I sacrificed my entire life yesterday. Everything I had to do, gone. I just wanted to beat that dude at level 100, and I totally did.
What, other than needing a mayonnaise jar nearby, what other did you sacrifice besides going to the bathroom?
Editing, recording, and mayonnaise jar? What?
The
hell's a mayonnaise jar have to do with anything?
Empty mayonnaise jar. Just take a shit. Just shit
That's disgusting. Tell me you've never done that.
I can honestly say I have never done that. The cats that are on the other hand.
Oh God, no! Don't even. No, we're not talking anymore.
We tried this last podcast and it didn't work out too well.
Shut the hell up. Oh god, those things scare the crap. If I ever get to the point where I need one, just
Sounding.
just kill me. I can't do it. I cannot stand. Oh god. And then they have those commercials where like, oh, it's got a rounded gel tip. It's soft.
Oh yeah.
And then they show the graphic of the thing, and the game. No. Those commercials are why I stopped watching TV. Oh, they're so bad.
So you stopped watching TV because of catheters.
Shut up, yes. I swear, I'm not even kidding when I say that. I stopped watching TV because of those fucking commercials.
I want to try and do a sounding catheter
No!
with you.
No! You don't understand how... You know how, like, some people don't like chalkboard scraping and, like, scraping of knives on...
Haven't you been in the hospital?
You know when people take, like, their forks and stuff and they scrape them on their teeth? Like, that kills me. It's the same exact feeling. It's the...
Okay. Alright. Calm down, everybody.
Oh, my God. It's so... You have no idea what that does to me.
I do.
Oh, God.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Breathe.
Warlords of Draenor.
Breathe.
I want to play some Warlords of Draenor.
Okay, we can do that after the podcast.
Ooh, yeah.
Think of your L. Think of your L.
Mmm.
Think of Vindicator Unla.
Mmm.
Oh, yeah.
Draenor ass.
Yeah,
Just
Draenor
move the
ass.
tail out of the way and it's just...
There you go, Thor. That's how you get to them in the middle of the night when they sleep. You just move the tail out of the way. Actually, I really had to question myself question my friendship with my friend Thornton last night. I simply made the joke. How funny would it be?
You could just duct tape that tail to the small of the back, by the way.
That too. I simply made the joke last night. How great would it be if you can take out. I can kick out all the dwarves from my garrison.
You are so racist.
Exactly.
You are so racist.
That's where I was going with it. What if I can kick out all the dwarves? What if I can kick out all the gnomes? Gnomes, I am racist towards gnomes. I hate gnomes. What if I can do that and, just make, all only Stormwind, only Garrison, only got, people, humans in there.
Only human beings.
Only human
no
beings.
midgets.
No midgets allowed. No people with tails. No people with, weird ears.
Whoa. Now you're getting on Draenor and Night Elf terms, and you don't fuck with those two.
Anyway, no tails, no ears, and... my friend Thorlin, I know, just basically said that, that's the, basically along the words that...
You're basically World of Warcraft Hitler.
Basically, yes. He makes the comment, he goes that, that's the only problem with, Draenei when they're sleeping is the tail. And I was like, I really had to question my friendship with him after that point. It's like, 'cause I'm joking about this, He's
thought about the logistics.
He's like, how do we get rid of the tail? It's
how
like,
do we make this work?
It's not like shark fin soup to where all you have to do is just cut off the fin and then throw the shark back and he's okay. It's not true.
That's horrible.
It is.
Don't do that.
That's why shark fin soup's $200. $200.
Also, wouldn't that make it really hard for them to swim?
They die.
Oh.
They can't swim.
Yeah,
They fall down to the bottom of the ocean.
There's a
and
reason
die.
that thing lives or exists rather. You said they're fine. I'm like, no.
No, they're not. They're not.
That's
and for the record, if anybody from PETA is listening to this, I have never ever had shark fin soup. I don't agree with shark fin soup, but I do eat tuna fish.
I eat beef, so fuck you guys. Animals are delicious. If anyone from PETA is watching, y'all are dumb. Try a burger. It's good. It's good.
Decide with them for one brief moment.
Go for it.
I have the veggie burgers. They're not that bad.
Nah, I don't give a shit. I need the real deal.
I do too.
I need to know that at one point that thing was a living being.
Vegetables were living at one point.
No, it doesn't count.
That's the whole thing, though. That's the funny thing that I always think about is that, technically speaking, cool. You don't want
plants are living.
Exactly.
What makes them less than animals, you douchebags?
Exactly. So why don't you eating air?
Yeah, dude. You know what? Vegetarians, assholes.
Some of them, yes.
Well, no, because you think let's take that for a second. Let's think about that. Okay, you got someone who's like, oh, they're just vegetables. They don't count. They don't get up and move. So you're judging things to be inferior because they don't live by your standard of living. They're basically the you of eaters.
Thank you.
Assholes.
Thank you.
Absolute elitist assholes.
And I really don't want Flying to ever come to Draenor.
I've ruined it for everybody. Sorry,
By the way,
guys.
now you have 2 option 2s.
Ooh, wow. I've got options upon options.
And there are only
See,
2.
that's all I wanted. All I wanted was some options. Now I've got them.
I gave you 3 in the beginning. Either you kill everything
God,
in
I
the
hate you so goddamn much. I really do despise you as a human being.
Hashtag being an asshole.
You can't. You have two hashtag. Now you have hashtag options, but I still don't have travel options.
You have plenty of travel options.
Oh God, I'll kill you so hard.
You have,
no.
You have the Mecha Striders. You have horses. You have rams. You have tigers. You have bears. You have lions.
Oh my.
Thank you. Oh my.
I've got George Takai. Can you ride him?
Pretty sure he's married.
I don't give a shit.
So you cannot mount George Takai. But
Hey,
you may never say no.
If I've learned one thing, it's that gay marriage leads to the death of monogamy. So that's totally fine.
You know what I realized? That pot is not a gateway drug, but it is the gateway to my fridge.
You know what the gateway to my fridge is? The fact that I'm fat and hungry. I don't need pot for that.
Yeah, I don't need it either. But you know.
There's Cheetos in my kitchen. I'm already there.
By the way, because I had to explain hashtag pre-pot to him, I'm going to explain it to everybody as well. It's basically using a potion before the fight starts. That's all it is. I've actually recruited people to my cause. Hogjaw.
The look on your face is disturbing as shit.
And there's no look on my face.
Oh God, please stop making that face. It's horrifying. So Warlords of Draenor are pretty sweet. We can all agree.
We can definitely agree that
I
thus
will
far,
say really-
despite the fact there's no flying, it is a very good game.
I will say I saw a graph last night, and it was funny. It was basically sales of or subscription numbers for all the expansions. Cataclysm was a nosedive.
Oh yeah.
It was complete nosedive. Mist was like down and then hover and then down and then hover, so it was like more wavy. This was the biggest rise they've ever had in subscribers.
Well, when you're already hit the bottom, there's really no place to go but up.
Because 6.5 million is definitely the bottom.
Compared to what it was during Lich King.
Well, yeah, it basically cut it in half.
Yeah.
Their highest was 12. They cut it a little bit above half.
You know, and the thing is though is that it's like, you know, the funny thing is that, you know, during Lich King, like I'm never playing Warlords of Draenor. I'm never playing Cataclysm. It's such a stupid raid. It's such a stupid expansion. Yeah, I played it.
Yeah.
I said the same thing. With Mist, I wanted to play simply because I've been wanting Pandaren. Because Pandaren, sorry, were actually supposed to come out during Burning Crusade.
Oh, were they?
Yes. They were supposed to be a neutral race then.
Oh.
Then they scrapped.
See, had they not scrapped it, we wouldn't have had that problem.
Yes, we would have.
No.
We wouldn't have Blood Elves and Draenei.
Ooh, that's a good point. I do love me some Blood Elves are pretty, and Draenei's are pretty. Yeah. I'm glad they scrapped them. Fuck the pandas. Bitch is ugly.
Now, do you like him? Do you like the Draenei because of the big, broad football shoulders, or because the tail?
Look, man, I spent a lot of time on the farm. What I did and what I learned on the farm is not your business. It's the shoulders. It's the shoulders. No,
I was about to make a torn cow joke there, but okay.
Oh God! Oh, those things are awful. No, like
let's go torn, tipping everybody.
I wish that was an option. I wish only for AFK players though. I wish like AFK players you could walk up and just tip them and they came back and they were like on the ground like all like, curled up or whatever.
Or like laying down, yeah.
Oh, that'd be so good. Blizzard, Nightcrawler. What's his name? Ghostcrawler. If you're listening, Nightcrawler. He can teleport too. He's a teleporting crab. It's amazing.
How the hell did you go from World of Warcraft to X-Men?
Look,
okay, Crawlers
involved.
Go.
Look, fucking Ghostcrawler, if you're listening, and I know you are, we've given some great suggestions. Let's make them happen, bro.
And I know you are.
Yeah, we know. Come on, Ghostcrawler.
Assuming that he's.
Of course, he's listening. Listen to me.
That'd be great.
I'm like the premier voice for World of Warcraft.
And I'm the premier voice for gay marriage.
We're all screwed. We're all horribly, horribly screwed.
Oh, screwed. I thought you said scared. We're all
scared as well.
Scared.
Yeah,
we're all scared. We're all scared.
We're all scared.
I was about to yell at you for going black on that one.
Wow, racist.
I'm sorry. Once again, the reason that I'm kind of on an anti-black binge right now.
Okay, holy shit.
is because a few days ago, this one, black guy asked me, how can China see the moon? They're on the other side of the world. Or not the moon, the sun. And I'm just like...
Hold on. So because one idiot asked a stupid question...
It was because of how arrogant he was.
being black?
No. It was because he was arrogant. It was because, we were having this conversation, about the sun and everything, and he goes, how can China see the sun? And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, they're on the other side of the world. I don't care how young you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how dumb you are. I don't care how many PhDs and doctorates you have. Everybody knows the Earth the world, our planet,
It's flat. Go on.
well, besides being flat, is round, and we rotate. Alright? Hence why the sun rises in the east
But can you prove that, honestly?
and sets in the west.
Come on, man. You gotta think about it just a little bit.
Okay, so now we're going to go with lunar landing, conspiracy theory right now?
Didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Are you saying that because I brought it up, or because you actually don't think it happened?
I don't give a flying fuck if it happened or not. We beat the Ruskies. That's all I care about. No. Okay. I just want to say real quickly. Yeah, the guy was an idiot. Arrogant. I don't know. Wasn't there for the conversation. What? Why black?
Because the guy was black.
So now I can't like fat people because you annoy the shit out of me.
If you want to go that route, go ahead.
Fuck fat people.
Alright, so you're...
Hitler got it wrong. Jews, fine. Gypsies, great. Fat people need to
Are
die.
you saying because you're Jewish?
I'm not What?
Oh, I thought your cousin's Jewish.
Yeah, I'm not Jewish.
Sorry, she converted for a guy. Stupidest reason ever to convert to a religion.
This isn't about World of Warcraft at all.
It's not. I think I'm going to go back and cut some of this part out.
Leave it all in. It all needs to stay. People need to know these things.
If your cousin is listening, I'm sorry.
People need to hear this. They need to know about my cousin, your irrational hatred of black people.
It's not a hatred.
My idea of duct taping a tail to a back. They need all of it.
Remember what they say. Silence is golden, but duct tape is silver.
Ah, it's true. Oh, we're going to jail. Alright.
If the FBI, the IRS, and and ESPN is listening right now, I'm
And
sorry.
I know you are.
And I know you are.
All I wanted to do was talk about Warlords of Draenor, and that didn't happen. That's all I'm saying.
We can restart the podcast.
Nope, I want this.
It's only an hour and 6 minutes.
I did not
wasted
waste
right
an hour and 6 minutes of my life. This is going out. I need people to hear this. I want people to know this happened.
Okay.
I want this to be in a time capsule one day, and someone like 100 years in the future finds this.
Thank God I'm the one editing. I can do whatever I want to this now.
Here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna find it in 100 years. They're gonna find our graves, open them, and punch us in our skull faces. That's how that's gonna work.
They're gonna skull fuck us.
Ooh, I'm okay with this. People of the future. Ah.
Skull fuck with the eye socket.
Oh no, not that. Ooh, no. Pop out your eye, baby. I wanna love you. No.
Anyway.
Warlords of Draenor, everybody. It's great. Go play it. It's fantastic.
Hashtag pre-pod, hashtag I'm sorry.
You think we can get Blizzard to sponsor us?
Not after this podcast.
No. I think we're done here.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're
Alright, we're out, everybody.
Go buy Warlords of Draenor. It's great.
Go buy World of Draenor. It's great. Lose your life, $15 a month to protect your virginity.
I'm, at that price, you can't not.
Alright.
It's a steal.
Alright, do you want your normal outgoing, sir? Once again, everybody, this is Phannom from the Phantom Menace. Thank you very much for joining us today. Once again, with me was the very much alive.
Hey, I've been upgraded.
Great.
Ding!
Very much alive, late, great Mr. Jolly.
Wait, I'm confused. Zombie? I don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
Come see me at youtube.com/JollyGoodGaming. It'll be great. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. And as always, happy gaming.